Okay, time for a new video. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. This is yet another Eurovision related video here on my channel, specifically a Junior Eurovision related video, because at the time of recording this video you're watching now, in a few days' time, the 2025 edition of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest will take place in Tbilisi, Georgia. In a moment I am going to be going through this year's lineup, previewing the event and giving you my brief thoughts on all of the tunes. I will also be telling you my very rough prediction for the results and also my rough current ranking of this year's crop. As always, you're very welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discuss in today's video by leaving a comment down below. And as always, there are links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. I should also say short rehearsal footage from Tbilisi has surfaced online very recently. The recap video is on the Junior Eurovision Song Contest YouTube channel. I have yet to see it, so I will be checking that out as this video you're watching now progresses. I will also be clicking backwards and forwards a little bit, so do bear with me. So, this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Well, as we know, the adult competition is continuing to resemble a steaming pile of manure at the moment, so if anything, the JESC this year is a bit of a welcome distraction. Free of drama, devoid of tension, relatively unproblematic, and so for a little while I will be focusing on this particular event. It will be the 23rd edition of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. It's going to take place on December the 13th at the Gymnastic Hall of Olympic City in Tbilisi, Georgia. It's in Georgia because they won last year and said, yes, we will indeed host the next competition. 18 countries are taking part. Azerbaijan, Croatia and Montenegro are back. Estonia and Germany are out. We've known the lineup and the songs for some time. The running order was announced on November the 4th, before all of the songs were even released. And if I just move over to the actual Junior Eurovision website, I'm just going to rattle through all of the participants one by one. So for Albania, we have Fruta Perim, which means fruits and vegetables, by Kroni Pula. She is attending a school in Tirana. She is passionate about dancing, and for her, music is the most beautiful way to express emotions and connect with others. Looking at the lyrics, there's not a day I skip my greens, but I love them with burgers and fries, it seems. There's not a day I skip my vitamins, but I love them with chips and crisps. Fruits and veggies, raw or cooked, veggies and fruits, hard or soft, from today I'm vegetarian, elegant like Rihanna. Yes, indeed. It's quite a jaunty number. For Armenia, we have Braveheart by Albert. He is attending a piano department of a specialised music school and a vocal department of a singing studio. He was also on The Voice Kids in France. The lyrics of his song: take our dreams high, higher towards the stars. Take them and let the eternal sky give us its love. The one whose heart is brave can carry love within his soul. As for Azerbaijan, Yagmur is singing Meow Meow. This has been co-written by Dihaj, who represented Azerbaijan at the adult competition in Kyiv several years ago. She's a fan of Michael Jackson, Billie Eilish and Jennie from Blackpink. She is a creative and energetic girl. She loves roller skating, making sweet treats, and is very passionate about Korean culture. The lyrics of her song: meow meow full of love, meow meow lighting up the stage, meow meow with a tiny nose, meow meow and a long tail, purr. As for Croatia, Marino Vergoc is singing Snovi, which I think means dreams, but don't quote me on that. He was on The Voice Kids Croatia, which he won. He's also a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo and is part of his school choir and drama group. The lyrics here: countless dreams shine everywhere, and they don't exist in vain. When they come together, look, everything is possible. As for Cyprus, Rafaela and Christos are singing Away. Rafaela has been in several musical theatre productions. Christos is composing his own music. He is also a fan of sports, particularly basketball. The lyrics of their song: we're flying for a dream, so let's take the sky. I'll be dancing forever there to the rhythm that life will share. As for France, arguably the favourite to win yet again, they're represented by Lou Deleuze with the song Ce Monde. She's also appeared in a couple of productions on TV and I think a few movies as well. And she was on the television programme Incroyable Talent. Her song, Ce Monde, which translates as this world, this world, this world, this world, it's yours, it's mine. This world, it's mine, it's yours. This world, it's the world of tomorrow, the world of tomorrow. As for Georgia, the host nation, Anita Abgariani is singing Shine Like a Star. She's pretty successful in gymnastics, and she's also been part of the Children of the Sea vocal studio and won a singers competition in Malta. Her songs, Shine Like a Star, Let the World See, The Fire Inside, It's the Best of Me, Voices Unite, We Are Not Alone, Together We Rise, This Is Our Song. As for Ireland, Lottie O'Driscoll Murray is performing Rune in the Irish language. She has appeared on the Late Late Toy Show, she's performed at the Cork Opera House, and she's a fan of musicians such as Whitney Houston. The lyrics here: if you could just read my heart, doors would open for us, without anything secret between us. Wonderful song. Italy are represented by Leonardo Giovanangeli with Rockstar. He's been on The Voice Kids in Italy and Sanremo Junior. He is a fan of Michael Jackson looking at this, discovered his music when he was very young. His song, well, the lyrics here: I am not a pop star, I am a super rock star. I am a monster, your roller coaster. Are you ready? I'm ready. As for Malta, who will open the competition this year, Eliza Borg with I Believe. This has been co-written by former adult Maltese representative and former Maltese Junior Eurovision winner Destiny. She's been on The Voice Kids Malta, and she hopes to inspire other young people to follow their dreams fearlessly. Wish this moment lasts forever, take a picture to remember, to believe, written in the stars forever, frozen like a cold December, so I believe, I don't want this moment to end. Montenegro are represented by Asja Jogovic with I tužna I srećna priča, which translates as, I think, a happy and sad day. A sad and a happy story. So this song, the lyrics are: for every step I am alone, while it guards a fragment of sleep, for a drop from the eye of two in which fear is silent, let this one talk now with the voice of love. Happiness which sleeps wakes up everywhere. Asja has won a festival in Montenegro and given standout performances elsewhere. She's also performed in Sarajevo and Zagreb and is a fan of volleyball and painting. Montenegro back for the first time in a decade. As for the Netherlands, Freeze is the song performed by Meadow. She has been in musical productions and wants to break records. Her song, which is in English and Dutch, pause for a moment and just close your eyes. Oh, do what you feel like and take it easy. Don't rush the stars to be aligned. Everything will be all right. Just take it easy. Freeze. As for North Macedonia, Nella Mancheska will perform Miracle. She enjoys spending time with friends and exploring the world around her. Her song: I am a miracle, I will be the light in the dark, my shine will leave a mark, I am a miracle. As for as for Poland, Mariana Kłos. Her song is written by loads of people. It's called Brightest Light. She loves theatre and plays the piano. Her song, the lyrics: chase your dreams, shine brighter than the sun, the world is yours, so take it and run, you are the brightest light. As for Portugal, last year's runners-up, Inês Gonçalves is performing Para onde vai o amor, which translates as Where does love go? How is it that love can't be seen? If I've seen those who didn't get along become friends, if it can find those who are lost, and if feeling matters more than making sense. Inês is 12, she plays several instruments, and she also loves to swim and dance. As for San Marino, we have Martina CRV with Beyond the Stars. She has received a diploma with distinction at the Trinity College of London exams. She's been on The Voice Kids Italy and appeared at the European Tour Music Fest. The lyrics of her song: I'm high up, feet among the clouds, the wind that pushes me hard. I want to fly up on my swing and I feel the rhythm. My heart is beating right beyond the stars. As for Spain, Gonzalo Piños is performing Érase una vez, Once Upon a Time. He's been in several theatre productions, including School of Rock. He has a wide range of interests, including chess and swimming. The lyrics of his song: I can see the colours of my dreams, I can feel a million lives on me, and I'll sing through sky, sea and land, far beyond. I want to dream again. When I read, I feel that everything is possible. The song also mentions Narnia, Oz and Asterisk. So there you go, Asterix. Then we have Ukraine, Sofia Nersessian with Motanka. She's been a fan of Eurovision since 2021, apparently. She's performed with the Honour Guard Orchestra of the Separate Presidential Brigade, and she loves volunteering. This is a very strong effort. I'm not sure what Motanka means. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see if I can find the translation here. Not entirely sure, but anyway, Motanka doll is not sleeping, the threads are glowing, faith is shining within. Save my life, don't leave me alone. Trade my tears for warm rain on the way. So there we go. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody out. Now I am going to go through the songs one by one and give you my very brief thoughts. I have a Word document loaded up and ready to go. I'm just going to read what is in front of me. It's probably going to be a little bit jumbled up, but do bear with me. Malta are going to open the show. I've written here: playing it safe. Plenty of Junior Eurovision songs are generic and cliched, but that's all right. Just for the record, I'm not going to sit here and bash these songs because we're talking about children here. It takes a lot of guts for anybody to go onto that stage in front of a fairly sizable crowd and sing your heart out, knowing you're representing your country. As far as I'm concerned, they are all doing a splendid job, and to sit here and criticise the performers would make me seem like a complete jerk. I wish them all the very best of luck. Certainly, they can sing better than me. Anyway, the Maltese track, quite dreamy, simple piano, it builds before the first chorus, there's a touch of the dramatic about it, strings, a tad musical theatre, the chorus is maybe lacking a little punch, and I'm not sure the song grips my attention the whole way through, but it has a hopeful vibe, and there is a little flourish at the end. As for Azerbaijan, starts a bit mysterious. It's nice to have the Azeri language on display. It's poppier than the Maltese effort, very catchy, definitely has been stuck in my head. It's maybe a little on the silly side, but that doesn't matter at all. It feels like one of the more junior efforts this year. It's a big dark horse, but it's on early. It could be fun to watch live. There's a decent beat. It's not massively joyous in terms of its sound, but it's fun, and there could be a bit of a dance break in the final third. As for Croatia, a fairly basic ballad, a slightly uplifting tone, a little bit on the grand side, ultimately a tad too bland despite a sweet chorus. The juries might like it more than the public, and for some reason it was reminding me of Christmas music a little bit throughout. As for San Marino, this is San Marino's answer to Taylor Swift. Poppy and country in style, relatively up-tempo. There is momentum in the chorus, reminded me a tiny bit of Tennessee Tears, who've been in Sweden's Melfest in the past, including earlier this year, I believe. Some backing vocals come in during the chorus. It's not too overpowering with the sound overall, simplistic but effective. If anything needed a little extra kick in the final third, it's a decent effort with fans but may fall well short. As for Armenia, a massive contender, strings, piano, beautiful vocals, relatively intimate, quite haunting, you could say. It builds slowly and has a filmic quality to it. It turns into a grand, dramatic chorus with the strings bringing a bit more urgency to proceedings. It's up and down between feeling quite soft and intimate and a little bit more grand and large, if you see what I mean. I know I'm repeating myself here, but this is what I've typed in front of me. It would be a fine winner, but for me it is lacking a bit of sparkle. As for Ukraine, I've written a resting sound because at the adult competition and to some extent at the junior event, Ukraine always have something that is completely different from anything else in the lineup, and obviously that helps them stand out an absolute mile. And a lot of the time, the sound of their tracks, it immediately grabs your attention. It locks onto you and won't let go. And I feel that this is another such example for Ukraine. The chorus is quite bouncy, where the title of the track is repeated several times. Nice instrumentation, a bit playful, almost diva-like. I'm expecting a lot of confidence on stage with this one. There's a little bit of whispering interspersed throughout the track. It's an accomplished effort, really liking the middle section of the song. There's a little bit of rapping as well, and it's totally unique, as usual, for the country. Ireland, nothing unordinary here. Piano, soft vocals that build up, packing a little bit of power as the song progresses. The Irish language is gorgeous as always. It's a little emotionally charged, you could say. There is a gentle whiff of a folk sound as the song builds. It will no doubt be underrated, and there are some big notes from Lottie towards the end. As for the Netherlands, poppy stuff, catchy, easy to go along with, confidence on display, probable dance break during the live performance. We have electro-type sounds in the final third. It is missing some sort of progression. I was hoping for a more dynamic element to be brought into the fold as the song moved along. Alas, we don't really have that. It could be very strong live, but maybe it won't hold people's attention well enough. Also feels a bit more mature than some of the other songs, you could argue. As for Poland, we have a very dreamlike start to this track. There's piano again. There's a big, emphatic, uplifting chorus that really is packing a punch, I would say. More explosive than the verses. It's a nice tune with a simple melody. It's not that original, but I would say maybe one of Poland's best efforts to date, and it would be a contender in any year. North Macedonia, fairly sparse instrumentation at the start, strings and piano, that's a running theme this year, a decent voice. There's not much happening in this track at all. I have to say, I barely remember it, and I've listened to it a few times now. It doesn't quite have the oomph to compete, and I was hoping for more as it progressed. However, the staging could really help its cause. As for Montenegro, yes, more piano. Reminded me quite strongly, it has to be said, of Bosnia's entry in the adult competition in 2009, Bistra Voda. Maybe that's just me. Also not a million miles away from the entry Montenegro had at the adult competition earlier this year, Dobrodošli. It has that dramatic sound, it feels quite grand and a touch theatrical, and if anything, is probably more suited to the adult competition. As for Italy, this livens the proceedings up a little bit. It does have a junior edge. I thought it sounded a tad auto-tuned before the first chorus. I'm sure it isn't. It just came across as though there was some sort of vocoder thing going on maybe. There's an electro-pop sound throughout. It is a bit jumbled up, it is a bit disjointed, it's not sure it knows what it wants to be. There's a bit of rapping. For a rock star song, it is lacking rock, and in my opinion, lacking any real magic. There's a bit of chanting at times. It may get better over time. As for Portugal, piano again, gentle vocals, this is beautifully done. If Georgia won last year, why not this? That's what I've typed in this document. It has a precious sound. It feels like a very precious, perhaps a slightly fragile type of song. It feels just so wonderful and calming and yet inviting. Listening to this particular tune, a slightly soaring chorus. Portugal has fans. It builds up only a little. It's just very nice. Moving on to Spain. Uplifting, mixture of English and Spanish. Everything is possible, which he sort of speaks once or twice in the song. Maybe a little bit on the cheesy side, but then things liven up. There's a drum beat, backing vocals, momentum builds up as well. It's not quite as memorable as previous Spanish efforts. Can't see it winning, but it would be a fine winner. No great sparkle, and ends relatively abruptly, I'd say. Georgia, clearly a contender. Never write them off whatsoever. The host nation, dramatic again, strings, drums. There's a very, very slight, almost menacing, almost rock-like sound at times coming through. Great singer, probably one of the best this year. Nice chorus, not massively over the top. The power is withheld, and then she really goes for it. Could win the jury vote easily. Far stronger than their winning effort last year, in my opinion. As for Cyprus, super simple, heard it all before. Again, feels a bit hopeful. Lots of Junior Eurovision songs give off that vibe. This has a circus element sonically in the second verse, which might sort of take you by surprise. It just feels rather flat among the others and could struggle. I like the two of them together, don't have an issue at all with the way their voices mix together. Almost Christmassy in sound near the end, but ultimately forgettable. France has that little bit of flair to it. Piano, sparse instrumentation, the strings come in, lovely voice, clearly in it to win it. France, they're always one of the favourites, and this is maybe a slight issue with Junior Eurovision, is that although there's no such thing as betting odds for Junior Eurovision because we're talking about children, usually the favourites are the same every year. France, Armenia, Georgia, Spain, Poland to some extent, Ukraine maybe developing into a bit of a powerhouse at Junior Eurovision again as well. It's just the same few countries every year that we expect to do very well. I can't remember ever saying North Macedonia are going to win this year, Cyprus are going to win this year, Ireland are going to win this year. It's the same few countries. So it does sort of make things a little bit predictable, which is a shame. But anyway, France, if they win, so be it. It will be nicely staged, I'm sure. The singer is also an actress, I mentioned that earlier. It's a little bit repetitive near the end. A little something extra there would have been welcome, but on the whole, very nice. And then we have Albania, a fun, cheeky way to end the show. Bit of a fan favourite and a dark horse. Almost Latino and, party in style, I guess. There's a chant-like chorus, should get everybody having a good time. Stage it well, the points could come in. One of the most energetic tracks this year, but maybe runs out of steam a tiny bit towards the end. Now, I am going to watch, briefly, the rehearsal footage. As I said earlier, this is on the Junior Eurovision YouTube channel. It was uploaded several hours ago. It's just under 10 minutes long, but there is a bit of talking at the start. So I'm going to try and get through this relatively quickly. Do bear with me. Here we go. Malta. White dress, backing dancers, musical notes on the backdrop, blue lighting, lasers. Okay, this really is playing it very safe. She looks fine, dancers are fine. I would have gone with a much warmer colour myself. Maybe we do get that at other points in this performance, I don't know. I am purely just basing my opinions here on this video footage. It looks fine. It sounds fine. I'm not sure the backing dancers are really adding a great deal, though. Azerbaijan. I really like this. She looks great. Sort of a black jacket, black trousers. Graffiti on the backdrop. Bins all around her. Bit of choreography. Some neon lights. Yeah, it's not bad. Croatia. Starry backdrop, smoke machine, surrounded by a few lights, wearing a sort of cream-coloured suit, orange glow on the backdrop. It's as I expected. Not bad. San Marino. Sparkly dress, cowboy hat, cowboy boots, sparkly guitar. Name on the backdrop. Alone on stage. Oh. I think she's being joined by some people. I'm not sure. Maybe that was the cameraman. Yes, I think it was. I would say the backdrop there is maybe a little bit more cluttered than it needs to be, but it's a fine song, and it sounds pretty good. Armenia, Smoke Machine. White outfit, a sort of yellow neckerchief. Surrounded by plastic stars. Yeah, looks nice. Sounds good. Monochrome. Okay. Ukraine. On-screen rain effect. White and red outfit. This is really strong. This is really good for Ukraine. Oh. Some white balls on stage, covered in red rope. Liking the graphics as well. I'm not sure that's going to win, but it really should be challenging for the win, absolutely. Ireland, mountain on the backdrop. Very sparkly outfit. Sun shining now. Alone on stage. It's missing something. Maybe this needs a smoke machine. Hitting that big note. Okay. Netherlands. White attire. Dancers with numbers on their tops. Blue lighting. Bit of choreography. Yeah, this looks all right, but again, the stage feels strangely empty. Oh, some on-screen effects, bit of smoke. Poland. Wide outfit. Projections. Orange swirling patterns on the backdrop. Not as strong as the studio version. Light in hand. Does have people on stage with her. Okay, I mean, maybe a stronger bit of the performance there would have been welcome. A different part of the song. Definitely need to see the whole thing there. North Macedonia. Her face is on the screen behind her. White outfit. Almost like a cape. Lights streaking across the venue. Starry backdrop. Hand movements. Some sort of sparkly bangle. Not much really going on in that clip, I have to be honest with you, but it's not a bad song. Montenegro. Camera panning around her here, red lighting, all very dramatic. Drawings on the screens behind her. Sounds good. White outfit. That's not looking too bad. Italy. Standing on top of a cage. Black and yellow outfit, couple of dancers, fire all over the backdrop. I do wonder if this is going to come across as a bit awkward. Sounds okay. Rockstar, Fire. Okay. Portugal, Alone on Stage. Lots of cling film type stuff flapping about behind her. Barefoot? Not sure. White outfit? Okay. Don't want to come across as too rude here, but I honestly think they should have gone with a different staging concept. I'm not sure all of this flimsy plastic stuff flapping about behind her really looks that good. I'm not sure what it adds. If anything, this should be far more intimate. But it's still not bad. Spain. Leather jacket, couple of dancers. Circle of books. Roller coaster on the backdrop. And then a robot. On-screen books flying about. Staging concept is interesting, but it's lacking a little magic, that is. Georgia. I mean, this could win. Sounds great. White outfit. Cosmos-like scene on the backdrop. Well, really going for it. She's on a little white podium. Some drummers behind her. Not bad. Oh, yeah. Cyprus. Orange, purple, sparkly silver outfits. Bit of a smoke machine. Not a great deal happening visually here. It's okay. I just think it might be lost in the mix. France. This is winning the jury vote, almost certainly. Look at this. Very Barbara Pravi, the camera moving side to side in front of the artist. Red-coloured dress, beret. On a little podium. Minimal lighting. Probably has the win in the bag. Yeah, Albania. Look how colourful this is. White outfit, bit of a corset going on. Dancers, white outfits. This is really colourful. Stands out a mile. Doesn't sound bad at all. Now you've had a preview. Yes, that's it for the rehearsal footage. Okay, I mean, I don't think my opinions have changed drastically there. Pretty much all of them are looking and sounding perfectly fine, and I'm looking forward to seeing the whole thing this weekend. Should take this opportunity to say that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film a reaction to the results as they come in. It may surface, it might not. One thing is for sure, there will be a review video at some point early next week. Now, very, very briefly, this is my prediction for the results, which I made yesterday. At the time of recording this video you're watching now, it's not going to change at all. And all I did was rank how I think the jury's going to vote, rank how I think the public's going to vote, ignore both the jury and the public and just predict the results myself and then work out the average. Don't take this too seriously, but this is how it's looking. Bottom to top. Croatia in 18th place, Cyprus 17th, Montenegro 16th, North Macedonia 15th, Italy 14th, Ireland 13th, Malta 12th, San Marino 11th, Azerbaijan 10th, Portugal 9th, Albania 8th, Netherlands 7th, Georgia 6th, Poland 5th, Ukraine 4th, Spain 3rd, Armenia 2nd, and France 1st. again. It should be very, very close. There should absolutely not be a runaway winner this year. Now, in terms of my personal ranking of this year's songs, I just need to load up Spotify here because that's where I've got it. Again, not to be taken too seriously, it's just a bit of fun. I've been ranking Junior Eurovision songs for many, many years. I know some people don't because we're talking about children. I understand that, I absolutely do. I'll just reiterate once again, not to be taken too seriously. Bottom to top, we have Montenegro, Croatia, North Macedonia, Cyprus, Italy, Malta, Albania, Portugal, Georgia. And then 9th, San Marino, Armenia, Spain, Azerbaijan, top 5, Ukraine, Poland, Ireland, France number 2, and the Netherlands number 1. But I do not have a clear favourite at all this time around. Anyway, that is it. Enough rambling from me. Let me know your thoughts on this year's Junior Eurovision competition. And like I said a moment ago, I may or may not film a reaction to the results as they come in. If it surfaces, so be it. If it doesn't, so be it. Like I said, there will be a review video nevertheless early next week. So I am predicting France to win. I'd love to see Ukraine win. I think that's a great song. It should be very close, the voting this time around. Last year, Georgia won by an absolute mile. That should not be the case for anybody this year. Absolutely not. And it makes it more exciting if it's very close. Anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching. If you've watched all 36.5 minutes of this video, I'll be back again soon. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye for now.